Hi guys, it's Karen again and you are welcome to another video. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell. Today, if you know me for a while, you can see that my complexion is whiter than usual. Usually I'm less white than this, and I wanted to show you how I got this white. Well, first of all, I use this TONYMOLY mask. This is the Tomatox Magic Mask Pack. It contains fresh tomato extract. This is by TONYMOLY, the 2-in-1 multi-massage pack with tomato water and tomato extracts provides the dual function of mask pack and massage. Well, what you have to do is just apply to your face. This is how it looks like. I'm going to show you. Well, this is how it looks like from the inside, and you can see that I've been using it for a while now. It has a very nice smell to it. It doesn't resemble a tomato, but a very nice smell. You just apply it to your face and massage it to your face for about a minute or two. Just massage it like that all over your face. Leave it for, I don't know, 5 to 12 minutes. I left it for 15 minutes and then rinse it off. And then after I've used this one, which look at the packaging, I'm going to keep it after I'm done with it. And well, it's a white. So, and then I use this one. This one is again by TONYMOLY. This is the White Magic Cream, Panda's Dream White Magic Cream. This is how it looks like. This is another adorable container, but this one I haven't been using very well. I don't like it so much. Then you can see that I used it, but you know, maybe a few times. I've used it only for a few times. This is what is causing you to get all white. So I used my regular morning routine. I moisturize in serum and used it as a cream after the serum and the eye cream. So it has a perfect scent, very nice, and not very scented, but it has a scent to it. I bought it for the packaging, and I bought it because it's TONYMOLY, and TONYMOLY is cruelty free, so yay. I don't know if I like it so much because my face feels dry and sticky, and I don't know, I don't like it so much. Don't like the feeling I have on my face, but I thought I do my makeup today and apply my foundation, and we can see how the foundation is applying on my white face, well, relatively white face. So okay, let's begin. And I'm going to, of course, if we started with TONYMOLY, another TONYMOLY guy I have here. This is the Silky Smooth Balm. This is a beautiful egg. Now this is the second one I have, and I don't know, I kept the empty one in my drawer, and when I opened it I probably didn't clean it right, and well, I threw it away even though I wanted to keep it so much. So maybe this one I will clean better. Be careful when you want to keep these containers that you have to clean them a lot. So if you want to keep them. So this is how it looks like inside. And oh, what fell? Where did it fall? Which is more interesting. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is how it looks like, and you just, it's a thicker consistency. You just take a bit on your fingers and just rub it between your fingers, and it's getting a bit flaky, so I'm just running it and warming it and applying it to my face. I don't want to ruin the white complexion. I just want the foundation to be on my face for a longer period of time. So I just added some primer. This is a very good primer. I love it. I think it's very, very good. And this is the second one I'm using, so I definitely like it. Okay, so this is everything by TONYMOLY that I have. Well, I have another mascara from them, but I haven't used it yet. I want to finish up all my open mascaras and then open a new one. Okay, let's do this, and now let's foundation and see how my complexion is with this whitening effect. So I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Inflammable 24-hour fresh wear in the shade 235 Honey, and just going to take some pumps on the back of my hand. I'm not going to add any color to it. It's darker for me. I want to see if my face is whiter, then maybe it will be better for me, color-wise, I mean. And well, it is darker still, so no impact for my very white face. I thought it would make a difference, but maybe it has small difference, I don't know, but it's so small that it's undetectable so, to the naked eye. So okay, so I'm just in tapping motions and with my damp sponge, and now I have a tip for you regarding the sponge. In just a second, I'll finish with this. Okay, so what do you do with the sponge? Now it's dirty or it's cleaned. Where do you put it? Okay, I'll show you where I put it. I put it on something like that. This is an empty container for shaving knives that I got from my husband, and it has those beautiful holes. And what I love about it, it's why it's so special, because it has these I don't know if you can see, lifted bolts, and when I'm putting my sponge on it, it has some space between, well, I don't know, how can I explain that? You can see that it has a space between the bottom of the container and the sponge itself. So it's not just a regular container with holes. What I love about it is because it has those bolted things that can hold the sponge, and so I wash it, I keep it like that, and it airs and cleans and it doesn't smell never. So this is a tip from me to you, and let me know if you use it, or maybe you have other tips for me. I love to hear about them as well. And now let's take this Maybelline. This is the Instant Anti-Age Eraser in the shade Light, and I'm going to use it only to brighten my face. I found that if I use it under my under eye area, no, on my under eye area, well, it doesn't sit well with all of my creases, and it's just emphasize them. So I don't like using it as a concealer. I'm just using it to brighten my face, and I'm taking my sponge, which you can say it sits on air, right? If you're looking at it. So if you have one of these, use it. I do recommend it, and it's free. It's not costing you additional money, so why not? Okay, now let's conceal, and I'm using this Camouflage by Essence. This is a full coverage concealer in the shade 10 Nude, or 01? No, 10 Nude. And I'm just tapping a bit here and a bit there, tiny bit. You don't really need a lot of material under your eyes as you mature, and we all mature. Oh, okay, never mind. It doesn't really matter what anyone will say. You will never get younger. So, and now I'm using this eyeshadow primer, Photo Focus eyeshadow primer by Wet n Wild. And okay, just taking a tiny bit on the back of my hand. This is enough. This is even more than enough. And I'm just taking my finger and applying it. You can apply it with a sponge or with a brush, whatever suits your needs. And of course, only do it if your hands are clean. If they're not clean, then use a sponge or a brush. Don't apply it with your hands. You don't want to have an infection in your eye, so be careful of that. Okay, now I'm taking my sponge back and I'm just tapping inside the concealer, and I'm pressing strongly, not as if I'm doing my face. I'm pressing it strongly into my skin like that. Okay, so tapping it strongly and then lightly. I guess this is it. And just 1, 2. Okay, now I'm ready for powder. Sorry about that. Just take a sip of water. Okay, now let's powder. Where's my powder? Here you are. Why did you go so far? I don't know. I'm taking my BH Cosmetics. This is the under eye brightening powder. And I don't think there are shades. There is. This is Fair Light. First time I'm noticing there is a shade number to it. Or shade name. Okay, then just taking out a bit. Oh, too much. I took out too much. So I'm just taking a tiny bit on my brush and applying it under my eye. And the same technique I'm doing on the lid. Just taking and tapping off the excess because we want a very small amount of powder. If we use a larger amount of powder, then it will be cakey under the eyes. Not a pretty sight. Okay, for the rest of my face, I'm using this Essence Mattify Compact Powder. It's broken, so but I'm still using it. It doesn't keep me from using it. The only thing that I don't like about drugstore, it's their packaging, but the product itself is good. So I'm using it just at home. I'm not taking it anywhere, so it's okay. I don't mind that it's broke. I'm just taking my huge brush and applying it all over my face. Now that's it. What size it is, just like that, but I do keep it closed for dust, so dust will not get inside. Now let's bronze. Oh, before we bronze, let's do my eyebrows, and I'm using this Duo by e.l.f. This is how it looks like. This is in the shade Light. Okay, so I'm just taking an angled brush and taking the dark shade from this Duo and my angled brush and a small mirror, and I will do my eyebrows. I will add the gel mascara and I'll be right back. I'm back and I have eyebrows. I have a very dry lips, so I'm just taking this Dr. Pow Pow. This is called Multifunctional Soothing Balm with Natural Pow Pow. This is orange shaded, and yeah, adding a tiny amount because my lips very heavy dye. So I just squeeze out a small amount of product, and because I don't want it to be too orangey. Now it's natural looking. Okay, now let's bronze, and I'm using my Ofra bronzer in the shade Versatile Matte. I'm just taking my bronzer brush and I'm taking the access on the back of my hand, as I always do, and I'm warming up my face and going to my forehead, in the perimeter of my forehead, and on my cheek. This is the cheekbone, so above the cheekbone. Let's take some more, and to the other side as well, and in the perimeter of my face, like that. And I think this bronzer it's exactly the right shade for me, and I like it. Next up, let's use this Revolution. This is the Blush Sugar and Spice, and I have to combine because I think the colors are a bit too dark for me, so I'm going to take this one and this one together on my brush. So I'm just taking this one and this one. Nope, okay, I took this one and this one, sorry, and it doesn't really matter anyways, same outcome. If you're combining, then you don't have to be too worried about it's going to be too warm and too dark usually. And of course I'm tapping off the access on the back of my hand, so that's always necessary when you're using the Revolution products. Now I'm taking this Focallure Sculpt and Glow in the shade 03, and I'm taking just the color of the highlighter. I love this gold highlighter. You can see how pretty it is. And I love it. So just on the bridge of my nose and on the tip. Too much. Yeah. Okay. For eyes, I'm using this ColourPop. It's my pleasure again. And for some reason, I don't like throwing away the cardboard. I just love it. I don't know why. This is how it looks like. And this is how it looks like. And this is the second time I'm using it. And I enjoy every second of using it. Today we're going to do a pinkish look, and I'm going to take this one, Fan Fiction, which is this color here, very similar to my nail polish color. This is, and of course the mattes of ColourPop has fallout, so keep that in mind. And I'm just adding it to the crease, or above the crease, which is more accurate. But you have to work with your eye structure. Mine, as you can see, well, I have hooded eyes, so I have to go above the crease. If you don't have hooded eyes, then put it directly in the crease. This is the difference. So I'm just adding this beautiful pink color to my crease, above my crease. This is my transition shade. So just take some more to the other side. And again on this side. Okay, this is pretty. Next up, I'm going to take this color, which is called Earth Shine. Oh, I already used it last time and I love it so much. and I'm just going to put it with my finger on my lid, and I'm just tapping it just in the inner corner. Again on the other side. Like so, tapping. Well, when you tap, it helps if you have mature skin, so you won't see all the wrinkles, won't be so obvious, let's say. Okay, so you can see this is just from the leftovers on my finger. Look what a beautiful shade. Beautiful. Okay, so let's take this color, which is called Sleeper, this burgundy purpley color, and add it to my outer corner. And I'm just going to, I'm tapping, if you can see, like that. Let's see if there is access. Yes, there is. Good thing that I noticed. And I'm just, well, maybe I'll take a small mirror, and I'm just taking the mirror from this for Colour. It has a beautiful mirror, and I'm just going to tap it on. And I must say, maybe this is not the greatest brush for this, because I can hardly see any pigment. I don't know why. When I swatched it, it was very pigmented, so I under the assumption that it's going to be too dark, and it's not. So it looks, well, it's not the burgundy I was looking for. It's too purpley. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a different kind of brush, maybe something fluffier. What is wrong with my face? I lost the sunlight. You can see one side of my face is really dark. Oh god, it's not good. Okay, so let's hurry up before I lose all the sun. Okay, so I'm just tapping it with another brush. Maybe it will be better. I don't know. Yeah, it's still better. Fluffier brush is better. For this shade, with a dense brush, you couldn't really see the color. You can see just a pop of purple, and this is not purple. You can see the difference, right? Yep, definitely. Okay, so in the middle I want to add, which color I haven't used, this one, Bare Minimum. This is the shade here, and I'm going to use my finger and add it to the middle section between the dark and the light. It's a very pretty color. And it's very easy to apply it. It's just like butter. And let's see the color on the back of my hand. Look how pretty it is. And this is how it looks like on my eyelid. And this is on the other side. Okay, let's take a blending brush and blend it a bit. Just want to make it softer. And I used two different shades of purple. If you can see, these at the end are warm tone and this is a cool tone, so there is a beautiful combination. And I'm just taking my Morphe M432 brush, and I'm just adding some color to the lower lash line, and I'm taking Sleeper again. I'm just tapping like that, and I'm taking my small mirror and I'm just adding it to the outer corner like that, from the middle to the outer corner. And let's do the other side, and I'll do it closer so you can see, like that, from the middle to the outer corner like that. And let's wipe it a bit, and I'm going to take what is called Earth Shine and add it to the inner corner. So basically copying what I did on my lid. But I love this brush for this purpose. I feel like I can be very accurate when I'm using it. Okay, so this is it. This is the look for the eyes. So this is the beautiful It's My Pleasure by ColourPop. And well, I use, I think, all the colors already from this palette. Maybe, yeah, I did. Yesterday and today, I think I used all the colors, and well, I don't know. I love all the shades, and I think they are very beautiful. You have warm tone purples, cool tone purples. You can create a beautiful purpley colored eye, or burgundy purple. You can make so many variations using this palette, so I love it. I'm just going to put some mascara. This is my Essence mascara, Lash Princess False Lash Effect. So I'll just put in some mascara and I'll be right back. This is me with mascara. So this is the final eye look. This side and this side. And well, again, I'm biased, but I think it turned out beautifully, and I really love this look. Well, and I already have lipstick, so I'm not going to bother and putting something else. So, well, I'm just staying at home today. I'm not doing anything special, but filming this video for you. So I am feeling festive. I don't know why, but makeup makes you feel festive. So it fits my eye color, my nail color. Beautiful. Okay, so that's it from me now, and I love this ColourPop. It's my pleasure. It was my pleasure to film this video. Okay, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.